What's going on, everyone? David here. So I recently got back from a cruise and I recorded 3 cabins. So I'm going to show you guys these 3 cabins. Now, the first one in the video, I actually said it's an interior. It's not an interior. It's actually a balcony Central Park view. Okay, so that's the first one. The second one is forward, so it's at the front of the ship and it's just an ocean view. It's a partial ocean view is what they call it. And then the last one I'm going to show you is a balcony ocean view. So I actually stayed in the balcony ocean view. My sister stayed in the forward ocean view, and my parents stayed in the balcony Central Park view. So all great rooms. I spent a lot of time in all of them. And I will say at the end of this video, I'll talk a little bit about my experience and what I thought about the ocean view balcony, and then some of the positives and negatives about all the cabins. So let me go ahead and show you guys the cabins first, and then we'll talk a little bit about it in the end. All right, this is an interior room on the Royal Caribbean Oasis of the Sea. So it's a balcony room. Have your nice closet space here. Not too bad. Let's take a look at the bathroom here. There's your bathroom. Pretty small shower, but it'll do. Probably about, I'm 6 foot, and I think I could stand in there comfortably, so that's not too bad. And you have all your towels and all that stuff there. Nice big mirror here. Little TV there. Little vanity here. King size bed. Not bad. And then we'll take a look at the balcony. And this is on the 8th floor, room 297. This is your view. That's what it looks like. Not too bad. So if you're staying on the Royal Caribbean Oasis of the Sea on the 8th floor, that's what your balcony is going to look like. Alrighty, that's all. You guys have a good one. All right, we are in room 104 on the 8th floor. This is on the Oasis of the Sea, Royal Caribbean. Here's your bathroom, shower, toilet, and you have little cubbies in here. Little thing there, little shelving there. This is just one shelf. There's a mirror here, so it looks like it's double, but it's not. And then on the other side, that's the adjacent suite door. Then you have your master controls here. That turns off everything. That turns on everything. And then your thermostat and your switches here. Nice big mirror right here. Then you have closet space. You do have a little safe. And you have shelves here. And then space there for your luggage. And you have lights over the bed on both sides here. Little shelving unit by the bed there. It's pretty nice. Nice. I think this is a queen size bed. Queen or king. This might be a king size bed. So a nice bed. I believe it's two twins put together. That's what it is there. And you have another stand there, and you have a nice little picture, TV, more. Oh, you have a fridge in here, a little fridge. That's nice. And some drawers. And you do have a dryer there, chair. You have the little vanity here. Then you have plugs, and you have US plugs. So we are in Spain right now, so Oasis of the Sea goes everywhere. So they do accommodate for the US plugs. Cabinet there. Is there a cabinet down here? Yep, cabinet down here. And then you have nice couch here. And I don't think this one pulls out. No, this one doesn't pull out. But if you get a room for 3, then it will pull out. And then we have the beautiful view here. And I was a little concerned about this because we're on the 8th floor. I was a little concerned thinking that you wouldn't really get a view. But this is actually a really nice view. So this is the front of the ship, and you can stand here and pretty much see everything. Almost 180 degree, almost 180 degree in the front there. So really, really nice view. It is partially blocked if you look down below because you have the helipad here. So it's partially blocked, but I mean, it's a great view. You get to see exactly where you're going, which I think is nice. So this is on the 8th floor, 104. All right, we are in room 174 on the 14th deck. And here are your master switches here. There's a master and your lights. And more lights for the bathroom. So there's your bathroom, shower, sink, cabinet space, shelving, a little drawer here. All pretty standard. It's pretty, it's tight in here, it is. I'm 6 foot and I can stand in the shower pretty easily. So that's good. Have more space here to put magazines and books and things like that. Have another cabinet here, another cabinet down there. We have a US outlet, nice vanity here, the light, and nice little chair, 2 drawers, hair dryer, and you have a fridge. And in this room, usually you see a couch, but this one just has 1 chair. And you have a little table here. I actually like that it has just 1 chair because I'm not going to use the couch, so the chair would be better for me. And it just gives you a little bit more space. Then you have your closet here. And you have a safe. And the safe's pretty big. You can put cameras in there, you can put your passports and all that stuff. And what else? I have a little art on the wall there. Then you have your lights. And then you have this little light up here. Phone. More space there. Put things. Nice, I believe it's a king size bed. Like 2 twins that are put together, I believe. And then you have another light on this side. More shelving unit down below. And then we have our ocean balcony view. So pretty nice. Of course, we haven't set sail yet. So we are in Barcelona, Spain. We'll be going on a 7-day cruise. So this is the balcony ocean view, room 174 on the 14th floor. So 14174. Okay, so let's start off with the balcony Central Park view. Now, I didn't stay in this room. However, I did notice that if you're on that balcony, you don't have that much privacy because you're looking at balconies. Balconies are all around you. And so, and it's kind of noisy too. You go out there, you're going to hear all the activities and stuff that are going on. So it wasn't very, you didn't have privacy on that balcony. And so that's one thing that I would say. It was nice. You could people watch, so that was great. And you felt like you were, in the middle of everything, which is good. And you can also, in my parents' cabin, you can also see the show. So part of the aqua show that they have, you can see a little bit of that. So that was nice. You get to see that every night. But overall, when it comes to the balcony, and that's kind of the selling point of that room, it is a little noisy. So if you want some privacy, if you want to relax, you're probably not going to be able to do it that much unless it's late at night and everything is closed. But during the day, it's pretty active. You have zip lines going through. You have people out there. And my parents, they had that carousel that was right there. So you have a lot of kids running around and things like that. So just be aware of that if you do stay in one of these balconies with the Central Park balcony. And like I said, also, you can see all the balconies right across the way from you, and they can see you. So they can see inside and all that. If you don't close the curtains, they can see inside. So you don't have that much privacy when it comes to that room. Now, the ocean view, that one was nice. And I think that cabin is larger than just a normal cabin. So you had a little bit more space just because of the way that the window is situated. It kind of goes in an angle, like a 45-degree angle. And so you have a nice big couch there, and the window is really big. So you're able to see a lot. And I would say, I was saying in the video, you could see about a 180-degree view. And so it was nice. Now, they did say it was partially blocked, but to be honest with you, you could see enough out. You could see in front of you. You can see the ocean. So even though it was partially blocked because of the helipad, you still had a pretty good view. So I would actually rate that one. If you are staying in an ocean view and you don't want a balcony, or you don't get a balcony, I think that's a good one to stay in, staying in the front there. Now, I will say, my sister did tell me that it got noisy at times. So when they were docking, it got pretty noisy. And I did not have that experience in the cabin that I was staying in. I'll talk about my cabin in a second. But she did say that it did get pretty noisy when they were docking. So just something to take note of. Okay, now let me talk about the balcony ocean view. So I liked my cabin. I liked it a lot. I liked the fact that they didn't have a couch there. Now, that's not going to be in all of the rooms. I think mine was a little different because they didn't have that couch. They just had the chair. And I had a little bit more space as a result of that. Now, when it comes to the balcony, when you're comparing that balcony to the Central Park balcony, the balcony that faces the inside, I felt that I had a lot of privacy on my balcony because it was an ocean view. Of course, you have people that are next to you, but that wasn't really a problem for me at all. Now, I will say another thing, too, when it comes to, I know I talked about the Central Park, the first balcony, where you don't have privacy if you go out on the balcony. But if you're in your room and you have the door closed, it's pretty quiet. You don't hear much going on. Even though there's a lot of activity and noise outside, you're not hearing a lot of that noise if you have the door shut because those doors are like watertight. So you don't hear much. Now, in my balcony, like I said, it was quiet, very, very private. I liked being able to go out at any time of the day, and I didn't have to really worry about a lot of noise and things like that, unless we were docked. Now, if we were docked, yes, you're going to hear some of the noise and things going on. A lot of the ports that we stopped at, they were a working port where they had the forklifts and all this stuff, all these machines working and taking down these big containers and all that stuff. So you will see that and hear that. But when we were at sea, it was very peaceful, very quiet. I really enjoyed that. And that was the selling point of that room. Everything else is pretty much the same once you're on the inside. The bathroom's the same. The space, when it comes to the balcony rooms, the space was pretty much the same. I didn't have anything really extra. The only thing that I had that was a little bit better than my parents' room was the fact that I had a chair and not a couch, so I had a little bit more room in that aspect, but that was it. So that's my review of the 3 rooms. I'm telling you, Royal Caribbean Oasis of the Seas, a really, really nice ship to sail on. So if you do have an opportunity, make sure you take advantage. Now, it's not a newer ship, but they did remodel it several years back, and it's still holding up. I think it looks good. The food was great. I'll do some more reviews on the food and things like that. But as far as the cabins were really good. They were solid. If you guys have any questions, any comments, let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe for more, and I'll talk to you in the next one.
Yeah.
Bye.
Coming in. Yeah. Flex. I just wanna win. Yeah. LABB, who we running with? Yeah. 2233, I'm on 10 again. Yeah. State your name. Big been dope on flame. I just switched the lanes. Damn, he did it again. I just flipped the